Hello, hello, hello. I am your beloved Silent Senior 09. And this is Let's Play Pokemon Puzzle League. Welcome back, guys and gals. Hope you all have had a wonderful day so far. And hopefully y'all are enjoying this little journey we're doing together. We're, I would say, nearing completion, but I'd be fibbing to y'all. We got quite a bit left to do, so I reckon let's get to it. Class 2, and our teacher or peer today is Lorelei with her Poliwhirl. Or as a friend of mine would say, we're in the almost there class. Alright, so in Lorelei's class, you'll notice immediately, we're pretty much going to be getting puzzles that are almost all the time going to be 2 to 3 moves. I don't know if there's like a 4 move somewhere, but we're bound to get a 2-3 move. Man, somebody's talking real loud like. I'm actually I'm in a different room than I usually am when I record this. Okay, yeah, I was just thinking to myself, how do I do this? Stop doing that! You're jumping off on a daggum tangent, boy. We're gonna stop the recording if you're gonna do that crap. And then I'm gonna be like, no! I'm having fun! I'm doing this! Ooh, this is a really nasty puzzle. So we get 2 moves, we got a lot of crap on screen. But you'll notice immediately a couple of things that might be of importance. We have these 2 blocks up here, which means, even though you really want to just match all 8 of these, this is what happens. Oops! Yeah, that's not going to work, so this one took me a little bit when I first went back to this. But you actually want to flick this top one right here, and then come down here and clean this garbage out, and then the rest just falls in place. Sometimes I'll just like to sit here and just watch like the masterpiece happen, or all the action. You know, this is one game where you can actually say you can enjoy that, and it's not like a cutscene, you know? Like in Final Fantasy or a Kingdom Hearts game, or any other game that has cutscenes out there. How do I do this one? I don't... Oh, you mean how do you do this one, man? This is... Is it as simple? Yes, it is, okay. I was thinking L-shaped, yeah, for the 5 blocks here. But I was like, what do I do with the red heart? Or the red hearts, the red flames. What you gotta do is do L-shape this way, and then Shazam. The rest just kind of falls in place. Sometimes... Oop, hello. Stop. My thumb hit the frickin' button. Sometimes you'll find blocks on screen, you're like, how do I get rid of this? I know I have to do something with it. And when the reality hits you, it's like, oh, that's kind of just dead weight. It's just gonna fall down and take care of itself. You don't have to really move that around much. That's gonna be some... Ooh. Okay, yeah, this isn't so bad. I was like, oh, we got a 4 mover, you know? Yeah, the highest amount that you'll see is 5, but... Anyway, let me get back to the thing I was talking about earlier. Jeez, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna break that habit one way or another. Sometimes you'll find yourself sitting here racking your brain trying to figure out how you're supposed to do this. And you're thinking you have to move one particular colored block or focus in on one problem you see on screen. But in reality, you just kind of have to go around that problem temporarily. And I just literally just use my finger to kind of demonstrate that visually. I should really consider face camming sometime. Just kidding. I know some of you are like, oh, heck to the no, you did not just suggest that crap. You know what, I just did that wrong. Oops. Okay, let me think about this one. Oh, right. Done thinking. Let's do it. Womp. Yeah, this is a weird one. That got me the first time I went ahead and did this. I was like, oh, it's just simple. You just gotta flick this over and drop it in. And I'm like, as soon as I did that, I'm like,
Yes, keep it
yeah,
up.
no, that's not how you do it. I should probably show what happens when you goof up. Yeah, I guess I'd better. Okay, so let's say you accidentally goof up. Oops. The whole screen, like, freezes up and gets all violent, and then you get this nasty game over music. And then the... I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting Poliwhirl to fall on his face like that. Perfectly front-faced. And then Laura was like, really? Seriously? Was that necessary? That's what happens if you happen to goof up. It's no consequence, really. You don't get penalized, where you have to, like, start over from the very first puzzle and do that again. Thankfully. If it did, that would be really problematic, especially for later stages. I need to put foreshadowing so much, because, like, if somebody is watching this for the first time and they thankfully dodged the rough draft, my gosh, I can't stand that. I might actually... No, I already said I'm gonna keep it, but every fiber in my body wants me to get rid of that playlist as soon as I put this up and just delete it. But I also can't help but acknowledge the fact that some people do have some good memories from that, even though the majority are pretty much in agreement like I am. They're thinking, it's not your best work, buddy boy. I'm glad you're redoing this. Alright, how do I do this one? We got 5 teardrops, cascade badges if you prefer. And then of course we get, okay, we got a nice clean even number of those. Usually if you have like an, well, not always. If you have an even number, you know what, shut up. It's not an even number, you're trying to simplify this and it's not going to work. It's just not happening. Although that's going to happen. Huh. Okay, now that was pretty cool right there. 2 of the same block came down and then it matched like 2 separate chains. That's like one of my favorite things to do, especially like in versus mode when I'm playing against somebody. Or if I'm playing against a computer, I can match like 2 chains at the same time, but they're going at different speeds, you know, so you actually have 2 separate chains. I just said at the same time, so I was trying to clarify that, but you're just making more of a butt of yourself. You need to shut up about that. And stop making butt references, my gosh. We've already established I don't have a butt fetish, you know? Seriously. Not that everybody needs to know that again. We need to just, we need to drop it. And move on. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Okay, I just realized Poliwhirl's swirl. The Swirrrrly. Okay, stop. You're not Josh Jepson, and you never will be, dude. Seriously. I was taking note of Poliwhirl's little swirl. It's actually swirling in a clockwise direction. And the reason I say that is because I remember taking a random quiz online. I think it was like Quidlub or whatever the heck it's called. I'll probably like drop a link to it, maybe, if I remember to do that. One of the questions was, which way is Poliwhirl's swirl? Is it counterclockwise or clockwise? And I'm like, how am I supposed to know that? Like, all I know is it's a swirl, you know? It's making me feel all dizzy and stuff, like one of those hypnotist things. Stop. Don't move if you don't know what to do. But anyway, you just did the but anyway. I'm gonna kick your... you better shut up and think about this. Think about the puzzle. Okay. I'm thinking we need to move. You need to move. Yeah, no kidding, Sherlock. I want to say we move this cascade block down here, but maybe I'm wrong in that regard. And then pull this down, mate. No. I already see the error. It's... okay, this is a weird one. I hate puzzles that do this. You have to go to the very top, drop this down. I see it right now. Then take this, pull the purple down, and then come over here to this yellow block and pull it out. I really do not like the puzzles that make you go to the very top and pull a block down to the left or to the right, because you're so used to, you get in such a comfortable pattern of your moves that are of significance in affecting whether you succeed or fail. Succeed, I just want to say suck there, apparently. You're used to like working down in the middle of the chunk of junk here, but some occasions that is not the case, and it just throws me off. Hence why I'm having such a bitter reaction to it. My gosh, you sound any grumpier, you'll sound like you're some kind of 80-year-old. No, scratch that. An 80-year-old sounds more chipper than you do. Of course, not to say that they can't be. Just shut up, dude. Seriously, you've already inserted foot and mouth. You already sound like a complete butthead, and I just said butt again, but oh well. Let's see here. I'm having trouble, like, flowing with my commentary because that is not how you do it. What are you doing, dude? You're crazy. Okay. Maybe we don't do anything with the yellow, per se. Like I was saying before, sometimes I just knocked my thing of Doritos over. Nice. Maybe pull this out. Do this. And then do this. Oh, really? Really? Is that all I had to do? Ugh, that is messing with my mind. I can't see... Some of these puzzles, it's hard for me to, like, see something that's going to happen on screen. I think it's kind of like in math how, at least in the upper math classes, when you start taking, like, number theory and all that crap, and ugh, don't even mention number theory, man. I still gotta retake that class because I goofed up on it. But they want you to be able to see stuff that's like 5 steps ahead and assume that it's true and just accept it. And I'm like, I'm just not that savvy with math, I guess. I have to be able to play with it and see it through to the end. Like, I have to see the pencil work, if you will. L-shaped. I know it. Right here. I just got through saying, oh, I have a hard time seeing stuff that's 5 steps ahead. Well, technically that was 3, but anyway, you get the point.
Great job.
I just kind of contradicted myself there. Where's Phoenix right when you need him? Objection! There is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. I need to quit referencing that game too. Jeez, I freaking spent the time to make a Godot GIF, if you even want to call it that. It was like my half-baked attempt to make an animated picture pop up on one of my videos. Which, if that's really all I have to do, and it turned out okay to you guys, wow. I need to start learning how to animate stuff, because that was a lot of fun, actually. It was a little bit of work, of course, but, you know, it wasn't anything I couldn't handle. And no, I actually wasn't sounding too cocky there. Actually, I think that was like a humble brag, if you will. How do I... Oh, right. This is another one of those things where you just go to the very top, match, and then just do your stuff in the middle. I mean, at least we got to work in the middle some, but ugh. Maybe that's why I was kind of like dreading doing this puzzle stuff, because there were some puzzles here that make me have to, or force me to have to think differently, and it bothers me because I don't want to think that way. My mind just wants to go straight to the point or curve this way, but the puzzle wants me to go, no, you just need to go this way. 5 greens. Do we need to do an L shape? Or is it a T shaped? I think I remember this one giving me problems too. I'm leaning more towards an L shape because if T shape wouldn't work here. Humana. This one gave me trouble, I remember when I was practicing, but I'm trying to remember. I was watching the Runaway guys, I think, in the background. They were doing it. I was playing catch up on the Dokapon Kingdom. It's hard to say, apparently. Gosh. Okay, no, this wasn't it. Let's see. Do this. And hold this over twice. Yes, okay, it is an L-shaped. I just didn't want to, like, go to the effort to drop that green block at the very top to the left, like, 2 times. I was about to say 3, but I'm like, no, that's not quite correct. Yeah, I remember distinctly I was sitting there while I was practicing. I was just watching that so I could catch back up, drop some comments here and there so I can, you know, not only comment on the situation, but also get, you know, that's another way to get your channel out there for those who are ever wondering. Like, man, I'm busting my butt, but I'm not really getting any, like, feedback or anything. I mean, I don't know how else to get my channel out there. Best way, honestly, from what I've seen, is just dropping lots of comments on people's videos. Not spamming them, mind you, but just that's one efficient way I've noticed that gets your name out there. Oh, you know what? I just realized something really important. There are 8 red blocks on screen. Hello. I don't know why they didn't jump out at me. So I'm thinking maybe we want to try matching an L-shaped and seeing where that takes us. Where does that bring us at? Yay! Alright. Woo! I love it when I figure this stuff out. I hate when I was sitting there bumbling around. Jeez, man, that took me about frickin' 2 minutes. Alright, let's move on. Hopefully the next one treats us a little nicer. Oh, that can't be too bad, a 2 move. I just did it without even thinking, my gosh. I shouldn't have done that, honestly. Let me pick my Dorito mess up here. Jeez. Maybe some kind of clutter bug.
Great job.
Like some of the puzzle designers are. They like cluttered the screen up with all this garbage. Oh, sorry, I gotta lean back for a sec. Okay. Alright, 2 moves. Well, they can read, dude. Come on, don't be freaking narrating everything. I wonder if I just have to literally do this. I guess you just literally have to do that. Jeez, man. Yeah, I'm sorry if you all are expecting like a tour guide-ish sort of approach or a walkthrough approach. Man, I gotta sit up. Because this isn't gonna work. Okay. I do apologize if that's like the direction you wanted me to take this, but I honestly felt like that was kind of the main reason why Let's Play kind of turned out really crummily, because I felt pressure to be in the know, if you will. And I went as far as I remember when I first did the rough draft, and I hate talking about it, but this is kind of worthwhile exploring. I actually had like a notebook, and I went through and solved every puzzle, and I wrote down all the moves I did, which actually isn't entirely a bad idea because it's kind of professional. But I felt like that may. Ooh, hey, what's going on?
Almost there.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know why. I just remember for some reason you had to do that with that. I should probably have done that a little slower. Jeez, man.
That's great.
I need to, like, make sure I don't accidentally go crazy there. Okay, so back to the task at hand. We're on 25. Sorry about that. I needed to take a moment to do that because I was just thinking to myself, one of the complaints last time from the previous project was sometimes I went too fast, and admittedly I used it was when I was going through a fast forward kick, if you will, where I was like, ooh, I know how to fast forward stuff. Let me see if I can try it out here, and I'm like, dude, you're doing puzzles. They don't want you to fast forward, they want to be able to see what the fudge you're doing on screen, man. That was a terrible idea. Ay. But live and learn, you know, that's pretty much how you do things.
Almost there.
Is you just kind of, you trial and error, and then you learn from them. And then you reflect and like, did I like that? Is that better? Do I need to work on it more? You know, that's just how you improve, really. I mean, being perfect is not exactly what you should strive for. It's more so more of a goal-oriented, I guess, is the appeal to it. It's not so much you need to be absolutely on top of it all the time. And I'm trying to be all philosophical here, and I don't even know what the fudge I'm doing here. However, I do see something we can do. Yes, okay. And then we can match the Cascade and the Marsh badge. And then Blaine will just drop on in and give us the Volcanic badge. Oh geez, I thought I like froze the game there because I accidentally pulled on my controller. Some of you who have played this on the Wii, and I kept saying the Wii U, and I didn't even think about this, but the Wii U doesn't actually have this game released yet, apparently. But you can technically still play this on the Wii U, you just have to use a Wiimote controller, and you have to like access the Wii data files, I think. Because I think you can still buy stuff on the Wii shop, even though the Wi-Fi for Wii and Nintendo DS's, DSi's, and all that good stuff is dead, you know? Which is kind of saddening. It's like, I'll sit there and play Fortune Street, and I'll be like, I want to play, I can't play against anybody online. Oh, sad face. And don't even get me started on Brawl or Mario Kart. I think it's Mario Kart 7 was on the Wii. Yeah, because 8 was on the Wii U. The only reason I remember that's because Mario Kart 8 was the whole big hype with that is, you know, you had freaking loop-de-loops like a roller coaster with some of the courses you played in. This is quite a doozy of a puzzle here. I was going to try and go through the entire Let's Play without saying that, but I have to admit, this is kind of quite the puzzler, I must say. Yes. Sometimes when you get puzzles like these, it's kind of frustrating, because you want to experiment, but you don't want to make a mistake. And part of me is like, ugh. I just kind of, oh, you know what? Ugh, I'm such an idiot. Alright, so all we gotta do, really, with this puzzle, you can drop this one or that one, it doesn't make a difference, really. Then you match an L-shaped, but it's that way. I was thinking T-shaped for some reason. Jeez, man. Oh, wow, really? That was... okay. That was actually a rather impressive stage 30, because it made me think a little bit. Alright, guys and gals, woohoo! We've cleared Lorelei's basic, but you'll probably notice something. We're not officially done with her class yet. That's right. In her stage, we have yet, I think it's 10 more puzzles here, and then we have 10 more puzzles here. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to go ahead and knock out 3D in one video, and then action in the next video. I know that sounds kind of stupid and ridiculous, however, just for organization's sake, I think that would be a good idea if I went ahead and did it that way. In any event, sorry, I had a drawn-out pause because I was just thinking of what I wanted to say there. Sometimes the words don't come to you and your brain fart. In the next video, guys and gals, we will be taking on 3D, and then the one after that will be taking on action, and then we'll move on to whatever Class 3 has in store for us, so Once again, thank you all so much for watching this, if you have been watching this, or if you've just been tuning into me, leaving me on in the background while you're folding laundry, doing your homework, or just washing dishes or whatever. That's cool too, you know. I appreciate all the support. And I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I know it's kind of like, oh, you're doing this again? Because I can't say this enough. I know the rough draft was pretty rough, and it feels kind of redonkulous redundant to be doing this, but at the same time I feel good that I'm taking a second to crack at this. I need to end the video because I'm wanting to talk some more. Thank you for watching. Love you all bunches. Don't show slap, and I'll see you next time. Peace.